Sutherland. And comrades, this government in office today made much ado about that boast of building a society, because the Barbados Labour Party in office for 14 years, they said, concentrated on building an economy. These guys tonight, 8 years hence, have destroyed the economy and destroying our society. That is the record, and it is clear to us that that is truth, established clearly in the minds of Barbadians tonight. They've destroyed the economy, and they're in the process of destroying this great Barbadian society. But we want to hear the truth about small business as well in Barbados. And we have someone coming to you tonight who is small of stature, but mighty of intellect. An intelligent young woman with some political pedigree, already given great responsibility by the leader of this party. And we shall hear from her tonight. And I want her to say some things to us as she speaks sometime during the course of her presentation on the issue of small business. You know, there's some things that will kill small businesses in developing countries. One is the level of taxation. When taxation rises too high, it knocks small businesses out of the frame. When people are taxed heavily, it leaves them with less disposable income. They can spend less, and money often used to patronize small businesses is then not available to them, and small businesses flounder as a result of that. Small businesses also fail when big businesses are in decline. And big businesses in Barbados have been in decline now for the last 8 years. And that's not my testimony. That's the voice of big business people in Barbados who said that this economy for too long has been on the downslide, on the downturn. Small businesses die when foreign investment dries up in a developing country economic context. And foreign investment has been drying up in this country now for several years. Even the government will admit of that. We have reached a stage in Barbados now where we are totally, it seems, almost dependent upon the generosity of the Chinese people to help us to do this or to help us to do that. As a matter of fact, I'm being told that there's some who are in China now or preparing to go to China now to see what else they can beg for, because people are not investing in this economy, lack of confidence in the government, lack of confidence in this climate at this time. They're not investing here, and so we must depend upon the generosity of the Chinese people. Small businesses die when there's no serious government capital program in play. This government came into office. One of the first things they did, and spitefully so, because they campaigned on this platform, is to stop the highway project on the ABC highway, the expansion of that project. That project could have gone on for 2 or 3 years and would have supplied many of a small business person and several persons involved in private employment in earning a livelihood to keep this economy going. When a government in a developing country context does not have a robust capital works program, small businesses will suffer. Even the great United States, with all of its wealth, are realizing now that to get the economy really going, they need to embark upon a significant and serious, a very robust infrastructural redevelopment program all across the United States. Both parties will tell you that. When government is not investing in capital works or cannot, small businesses will die. And that is the truth of what is happening here in Barbados. Governments such as ours, in country contexts such as ours, must also engage in what I call an economic affirmative program to help to lift small businesses up to a level where they can become viable. This government has blinkered vision. and does not understand, you've got to create that environment in which you take some kind of economic affirmative action to help small businesses to thrive. If small businesses can thrive, it feeds into big businesses and it spurs employment further and further. These guys seem not to understand these things. If there's a lack of access to capital, small businesses will die. And in Barbados, there's lack of access to capital. The Barbados Party, when in office, tried to ensure through agencies like Fund Access that small business people had a recourse to finding money to get their businesses going. There's several reasons why small businesses die. I've given you 6. I'll give you one more and be done. When governments in countries like ours consolidate contract privilege in the hands of a few, especially if they have a certain hue, a certain color, then small businesses will die. This party, now in government, made a big boast. When we are in office, we will see that small people get this contract and get that contract and is able to apply this percentage to the hospital and to this place and to the school meals and to this place and to the next. The truth of the matter is that none of that has taken place. Rather than seeing that, we see contractors, small business builders who are left bereft of opportunity and out of the loop because contract privilege is concentrated and consolidated in the hands of a few of a certain color in Barbados. And that is the truth. I want you to put your hands together and welcome tonight Miss Santia Bradshaw.